Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream today. We are on Wednesday. I guess you could call Wednesday fun day because work has really slammed us. I've been working on it for a couple hours last night and a couple hours this morning. That's why I'm running a little late. Wanting to get everything set up. I'd like to thank everybody for coming in and checking out the stream. I'm Bonehead and welcome to Bonehead Inc. What we are doing on this stream right now is we are on the Michigan map by Taylor Farms. Great map. Recommend you if you can get it and play on it. It's a lot of fun. We are doing a challenge where I can't farm my own land until a year is up. So for the first year I have to make income, so the base of making the income will be off of contracts and productions. With that being said, I can't lease or borrow any equipment. I have to own all the stuff myself, and I did install a mod to give myself a $5 million limit on my loan from the bank, so I have to pay that loan back before the end of the stream, or not the end of the stream, but before the end of the year, and in order for me to farm. I can't have a loan out, and it has to be a year after I start playing. We started playing on July in-game. So we are in March right now, so we got a couple months left to go until we can actually start building our farm up, our land up, and stuff like that. Now, I can purchase my own farmland, I can purchase buildings, and I can purchase equipment. I haven't started doing any livestock yet, because I kind of thought about it, and yeah, doing livestock is a part of the farming. So, but I did put down some chicken coops already. I'm just kind of getting myself set up for when July rolls around. We should be good to go on our own farming. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming in and checking out the stream. I'd like to give a big shout out to Tactical Farmer for all he's done and giving me shout outs. So if you guys haven't checked out Tactical Farmer, make sure you go over and check his channel out. He does a really great job, and you'll probably get a good laugh and learn some things too while you're there. With that all being said, going to go through a more normal routine. If you're in here watching the video and you like what you see, please hit that like button. If you would like to see further videos that I have posted, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, hit that bell button, because you never know when I'm going to do some bonehead stuff. So with that being all said, now let's jump into the stream here, or into the game. I got the time turned down real quick. It's 9 o'clock on the first day of March. I'm going to jump over the money, because you're going to see that our money when we left yesterday was about $150,000 is what we had. Well, we ran into some issues, so I had to spend some money. But I've also made some money. So let's go over here to our money little thing to see where we're at the starter stream. So I had to buy $118,000 worth of new equipment. But then again, I had to turn around and made $57,000. So I'll explain what I did there. I bought another planter, thinking, because I had to plant potatoes. And I didn't realize, and I didn't look at see if potatoes were accepted on that. And unfortunately, that planter you couldn't plant potatoes with. So I had to sell it back and buy the right planter. And just to let you know, if you're going to do potato work, have fun, because I've been on one field now for 3 hours. So with that being said, we sold back the planter that I spent $148,000 on and only got $57,000 back for it. So that rumor, if you haven't used it and it's within the first hour you'll get the full money back of it, no, that's not true. At least on this map it isn't. We're running kind of high on vehicle maintenance costs. I had to repair the planter. Other than that, we've so far, I think I've done almost 6 to 8 contracts, and I made $237,000 so far. I've paid out Freddie and his girlfriend $6,000. Just in case you don't know, Matilda is Freddie's girlfriend. Like, he came to me this morning and said she's looking for some work, and I said, well, it's springtime, we got some more contracts coming up, so let's get her hired. So I hired Matilda. She runs a tractor pretty good, about as good as Freddie. So just in case you guys don't know how Freddie drives, well, Freddie's kind of crazy. We are in the white right now, and if you look right here, our loan is paid off. Or when I started up on March 1st, it was $190,000 what we still owed the bank. I went ahead with the money that I've made today. I had to buy seed, which was really expensive, and I had to buy. That's what this miscellaneous payment is, I'm guessing. Took $24,000 out for seed. That's a lot of money for seed, but we got a lot of seed and I need it for the potato fields. So with that all being said, we're down to $35,000 as our starting balance at the beginning of this stream. From now on, all the money, we're not absolutely not going to have to borrow any more money. I'm hoping that nothing will come up. If something comes up where I need to borrow money, I still got the $5 million limit. But I want to be able to start going on my own stuff come July. So we'll cut back on that a little bit. We'll make sure that we're good to go and everything else is pretty kosher in that aspect. I'd like to say thank you guys once again for coming in and checking out the stream. And if you're in here, please hit that like button. That'll probably be the only time you hear me say that today. So I hope. Let's shoot for between 5 and 10 likes today. That'd be great. So we'll jump over here into the game. I got things set up. This is the field that we're doing potato. Freddie was doing it. He's getting a little bit better going around telephone poles. So we're doing potatoes on field 4. We're getting ready to plant cotton on field 35. And I'll jump into our contracts here real quick. So I did shut off the productions contracts just because we're not really using them right now and not doing them. I will turn it back on once I start my own farm up. That way I can see there, or maybe wait till after the first year when I get some stuff built up. Then I'll turn that mod back on. But I went ahead and shut it off just because we're not using it and it's taking up space. Right now we do have 6 contracts still open. I've done like 8 contracts already today. We're sitting at, we got 3 fertilizing, 3 sowing contracts, which is sowing as you're planting. We're working on this one right now, field 4. We're getting ready to start on field 35, and then we'll go over and do field 37, which will be oats. So with that all being said, Matilda's been helping out a little bit this morning. I've been doing some fertilizing and running a planter, and Freddie has been the last 3 hours on field 4. The planter is like only a 3-meter planter, and we're doing a pretty big, good sized field. I will say this, unless you can find a bigger planter or something like that, potatoes probably ain't the way to go, because it takes forever to plant them. And if you didn't have a harvester like I have, it'd probably take forever to harvest them too. So just kind of keep that in mind if you're doing any of your own type of gameplay and stuff like that. I would like to say that, potatoes suck. But, they haven't been too bad as far as profit though. So, and well, I think we're pretty good to go. We don't have nothing to sell off right now, and just to kind of let you know, we are in planting season when planting oats, sunflowers, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, and cotton. We haven't done any sugar cane, and if a sugar cane contract comes up, I will probably not do it. I know I said that with cotton, and I did the cotton, but I won't do the sugar cane. It's just about like potatoes, if not worse. So, well, without further ado, my magic words, let's get into farming. We'll take and switch screen over to the big screen. If you're new to the stream and haven't seen my streams before, I don't do the webcam on my big screen because I want you guys to see everything on the screen. I will do some episodes where I do have my webcam up there, and when I try talking to you guys on a one-on-one level, I will bring up the webcam. So, that being said, we're into our farming mode now. Let's jump up here and get Freddie back to going. He's in field 4 planting potatoes, and it's raining, but that's alright. I'm going to go ahead and plant anyway. We need to get these contracts done. So, I'll hire Freddie, and it's kind of weird. I got a couple patches by the other telephone pole, but he should be good to go the rest of the time. I'll probably have to jump up here and fill him up a couple times, which I got the JCB and our seed wagon sitting over there to fill him up, and he's good to go. So let's jump down here to where Matilda was working, getting ready to start working, and I'll get a headland done up for her on this field. We'll go ahead and turn on our planter, drop it down. We got cotton going into this field. There is, and just to kind of let you know, there is going to be a lot of cotton next go around. So this is like the 4th field I've planted with cotton. And we'll go ahead, we got it lowered down. Let's get our guidance set up, and we look pretty decent there. I'll move it over just a hair, and we'll get this going. I'm going to go ahead and plant for right now since it's raining. I don't want to spread fertilizer in the rain. So we'll run the planter for a little bit, give Matilda a break. I think she's up at Freddie's house. I told Freddie if we get all these contracts and we get ahead, we're gonna jump up to getting him a new truck for his house, for him to drive back and forth to the farm. It's probably when I get I'll start up my own farm, I'll have to get Freddie. He'll have to come on and help take care of animals and stuff like that. We are doing pretty good. I didn't think I thought it was going to be close on it, but I logged on last night to maybe knock out 1 or 2 plant contracts, and they just hammered me. I think the mod that I downloaded that allows you to have multiple contracts is working real good. You can get up to about 10 contracts at a time with that, which is plenty. So me and Freddie, I called Freddie up and said, hey, first thing in the morning, I'm going to need you. So he came, showed up with Matilda, and him and Matilda have been helping me out. We've been running 3 tractors and 2 planters and 1 fertilizer. So it's been a pretty productive overnight and morning so far. We have been doing fairly decent. I can't complain at all. I got my game pad all set up and ready to go, and so we've had a pretty busy morning so far. Like I said, I had so many contracts I had to slow the time down because Well, we already did 2 potato fields already. And them took, even though they were smaller ones, this one that he's doing right now is the largest one that we've done. And I'm just going to say it is, potatoes are no fun. So if you ever get the notion or yanking to do spuds, just be warned, it's not no fun. So, but we will go over, I'll have to go over and touch up around that first telephone pole that was in the field. So you'll kind of see what I'm talking about by it being just a pain in the keister. But other than that, we have been doing pretty decent. So I think we're well on our way to hitting our goal of being able to start farming our own fields by July. So I'm kind of liking that. I just hit a tree. You know, don't understand. I know in real life around the fields, you know, you kind of clear off, give yourself a little leeway so you can get turned around when you have fingers like this. I don't understand why they don't do that on this game. There's a lot of things I don't understand why they do on this game, though, to be honest with you. So my daughter had her last volleyball game last night. She said she did pretty good. They won. So her volleyball season's over with. She was kind of depressed about that. But there's always next year. On to the next activity. When she told me this morning that she's in choir. I didn't even know that. So I was kind of shocked when she told me that. And if she did tell me, I must have forgot. But no big deal. Oh, got that up and going. There we go. We'll run over some deer in front of us. I did post a mod, or not mod view, a map view review yesterday, a virtual tour of a map. That map looks kind of good in some sense, but I'm not a big logger. But it looks like it has a little bit of farming on there that you can do, and it does look like you do have some potential to do some stuff. So, you know, if you guys get a chance, that's for all platforms. So go check it out. You know, see what you think of it. And if you want to, go ahead and comment me back and let me know what you think of it. Don't look like we got any of our normals in here yet. Must be a little too early for them yet. I just wanted to let you guys know I will not be streaming on Friday. I might do a Saturday stream to make up for the Friday. I will release a couple videos. I'm gotta do another map tour because one came out this morning on the Mod Hub. So I will be doing a map tour or first impression of a map today. Try getting it out. Friday I'll probably release a couple videos just to kind of give all my followers something to look at. And then I'm going to try putting something together for Saturday night for streaming with a follower or a subscriber. So everybody can jump on I call it Bonehead Playground. We can jump on there and we'll do some farming together. We'll chit chat, talk, have a good old time, all that good stuff. So kind of keep that in mind. So that's for subscribers. So if you're a subscriber to the channel and you would like to do a little gameplay with me, make sure that you send me a message either through Facebook or YouTube, or you can even send me an email. I check my email quite regularly. But as it is right now, I should be able to do that Saturday night. And I might even do more than one person. I just kind of see how everybody's interested. I only got 17 followers, or subscribers, but maybe we can get a couple that want to do that, and that'd be a good opportunity for some of you guys if you're new to the game and stuff like that. Want to come in and learn a couple things or ask me a couple questions. That'll be great. And all you have to do to be with that is be one of my subscribers. I might open that up later on, but I just want to kind of see how it's going to go right now. Kind of thank you for subscribing to my channel. I think that's probably about the best way to do it right now, since I am little and young in this streaming world. So, but yeah, let me know if you want to maybe do something like that. I did learn some more of the new DLC, which will be released on March 22nd. It has a bunch of like little tractors in it, you know, like grape work, olive work. So maybe we might look into doing a video, or maybe even doing a small stream. Well, good morning, Michael. How are we doing this morning? We might look into doing like a small stream or video on grapes. I haven't done anything with them yet. Looking kind of interesting, so maybe towards the end of next month we might look into doing something like that. But we're well off into our springtime. It's raining, we're planting, got potatoes going, which kind of suck. Like I said, this field's getting planted with cotton. I don't understand. Maybe this cotton seed and stuff. Cotton seed goes quick, but it seems like I'm going through a lot of seed. I don't know. But yeah, old Freddie was pretty excited. Him and Matilda. She's a pretty nice girl. She works hard, so that's all I can ask for. If you're new, you're just now coming into the stream, Freddie has a girlfriend. Her name's Matilda. They're my two hired hands, my virtual AI people. When I get real busy, I hire Freddie, which you guys have all seen Freddie, but you haven't seen Matilda yet running. So if you ever see a tractor with a female in it while I'm working any of my fields, her name's Matilda. They met down at the bowling alley, what they told me. So it's good for Freddie, you know. Maybe he'll lay off the bush lights and be more interested in her. We'll see. This field should be done here fairly shortly. Let's check our contract workout real quick here. Refresh up. We got another fertilized one. I'll go ahead and accept that. If you see that I have more than 3 contracts accepted, it's because I have a mod that allows me to do that. That's that mod I was telling you guys about the other day on stream. It allows you to have up to 10 open contracts at a time. So I just go in and check it every while and accept it. Freddie's up here doing field 4, which is potato. We'll have to go back in and touch those rows up that he couldn't get to because of the telephone pole. So we all know Freddie gets kind of nervous, but if you look, there is a lot of white fields. That's cotton. Like I said, I've planted them all so far, and we're getting to the point where most of the fields are planted. And things will probably start slowing down here soon. Let's jump back to the tractor before I run into something. Okay. We're still doing good. But yeah, after we get our contracts done, we'll do like we normally do. We'll just speed up the days. Keep an eye out on contracts, which I'm pretty sure will probably be pretty busy this stream with planting and fertilizing. So just kind of give you guys a heads up on what's going on today. once we get into next month, I don't know, I think corn planting will start up, maybe a couple other little things. But the rest of the year should kind of fly by pretty quick. I do need to get up to the sawmill. I don't think today. We might check the sawmill before the end of the stream and see where it's at, because I do not want to run out of wood up there, because that's going to be kind of our constant production. Maybe once I start up my farm. Well, right now I could take and start buying farmland and stuff like that. So that's what I'm kind of going to do. The fields all around me have been planted, so I will probably start buying up as we get the money rolling in. I might go ahead. I'm not going to take out a loan unless I absolutely have to, though, because if I take out a loan, I have to have it paid back by July, and I want to be able to start rolling on my own farm in July. And some people might think that's kind of a cheating thing to do, is buy fields that already have crops in it, but I gotta go fill up Freddie here. So, but I don't think it's a cheating. For one, I did all the work on them already. But in order for me to have something to get started off with, or get fields, I gotta buy, even if you were just starting off a game, you can buy fields that have crop in them. So I do think after doing all this, this is the potato planter, by the way. It's like a 3-meter potato planter. I started on this field this morning probably around 8 o'clock. So just to kind of let you know, if you do decide to get into potatoes, this is the type of stuff that you get to look forward to. And why isn't that filling? Because I'm not lined up with it. And like I said, I made a big oops. I thought that, I can knock 2 birds out with 1 stone and run 2 planters. So I went ahead and bought another planter like we had, thinking that it planted potatoes. And I didn't really look when I first bought it. So that was my fault on that. And we'll live and learn. You got to have this planter here. There's another one that's just a hair bigger, but it costs twice the amount that this costs. This is only like $50,000, I think. So that wasn't too bad. Got him up going. There you go, Freddie. He should be good. Well, we'll probably have to repair this tractor and put some fuel in it when we're done here. So we'll jump back down here, finish out 35, and then go on to our next one. If that sounds good to you guys. But yeah, we're gonna, next year during the winter, the starting of the winter months, we'll be busy harvesting some cotton. So, because I'm still gonna do contracts, but I want to do my own farming too. But like I said, on our farm, it'll be pretty dead for like 4 or 5 months, and you guys have seen that it just picked up this month. So, but I'm just trying to plan out what we can do. I might try getting a couple more productions during the summer up and going. Maybe do some bees. We'll have chickens up and going, and I'm gonna try getting our sheep put in place. By year 3, I kind of want to have a cattle up and running. So we'll see where we're at. Get this bad boy turned around without hitting a tree. And I did her. Got 2 more passes, and then we'll move on to the next field, which will probably be, we got our contracts here. Freddie's doing that, I'm doing that. So we got 37 to do with oats. So 37 is right across the way from us. And it doesn't look like a very big field, so we should be pretty good. We'll go ahead and see. Oh, got another fertilizing contract. Okay. So, which we got some pretty decent cash coming in off of these contracts. Did one field this morning. I think we got like $40,000 for it. So, but we are loan free now, and that's a plus. Now we just gotta keep up on this contract work and keep things up and rolling, and springtime is a busy time. Which is a lot better for streaming because you have something to watch and you don't just see me advance in time like I did for the last couple days. But we might, I think the only thing that we might have to purchase for equipment wise right now as it stands is we'll probably have to get some sort of trailer to haul off pallets. So maybe even get a telehandler to pick them up. I don't know. I usually use my super strength, so I have it, I might as well use it. The way I look at that. We got this last strip here to finish up. And this field will be all done. And when we do start up our own farm and start doing our own land, we might start doing our own rock picking, so we'll have to get a rock picker. But that, and then we'll have to get a lime station that will rock crush that turns the rocks into lime, so we don't have to pay for our own lime. And eventually I'd like to get it set up where we are, once we get cows up and going, I would like to set up a station so we can do our own fertilizer and seeds, so we don't have that feed coming out. Alright, so that one's done. We'll go ahead and collect that and we'll get off that field. So I'm going to stop what we're doing, raise it up, and we'll fold our planter up and we'll go on to the next field. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. We're getting kind of closer to start doing our own work. We've had a pretty good year with contracts. Now we've paid off quite a bit, and we've got a lot of good equipment so far. So can't ask for much more out of that. Get this field planted and we'll check, make sure we don't have any more planting contracts, which I'll get in here like so. We'll unfold, get her lined up, and I think gotta check, see what we got to plant in this one. 35 or 37, which is oats, so he's wanting oats in this one. There we go. Yeah, we've gone through quite a bit of seed though too overnight. You know, I had to spend $29,000 just to buy more seed, but that should finish our whole planting season out and leave us a little extra left over for in July when we need to plant wheat and barley. So we'll drop that down, we'll turn her on, we'll get our block set up, which my tractor's a little crooked. There, get it straightened out. There we go. Move them over a little bit, get it right on the edge. There it is. There we go. We'll start planting. Excuse me. Wish this rain would stop. It's kind of washing off my equipment, so that ain't too bad. Thinking about maybe adding some more music to play so it ain't the same thing playing over and over again. We'll get this one knocked out, and then we will probably go do some fertilizing contracts. Let Freddie take equipment back to the farm and get that all situated and organized. Get it taken back, and then maybe I might have him help do some fertilizing. And we should be able to advance today. Hoping to be done with March by the end of the stream, so that's what I'm shooting for. Just all kind of depends on how much contracts we get that pop up. So it's gonna be kind of a busy stream running around planting. This is the last field that we have right now for planting, and we'll probably jump into doing some fertilizing, like I said. Hopefully Freddie will be done with that potato field by the time I'm done, so maybe we can get some other things done. So I hope everybody's having a good day so far. Looks like it pretty gloomy here, so looks like it might try doing something. They're calling for less than an inch of snow for tomorrow. I don't think I'll have to go do anything tomorrow. So, unless it changes its mind and decides to unleash a wrath on us. That looks pretty good. Let's get her going. So, I looked at the mods that dropped. Didn't look like anything really exciting came out today. Seems like here lately we're kind of, last couple days we're kind of getting some mods. Might use them, might not, you know. I tell you, the mod I really wish that they would come out with again, and it was great. It was the international little grain truck that they had in FS19. That little truck was awesome. You know, kind of excited about the Phoenix stuff coming out. I'm kind of excited about the TLX being able to come out for console players. So does sound like we're going to have some good stuff coming out in the next couple months, or next month. So keep your eyes and ears open on that stuff. We'll knock this little finger out too while we're down here. Probably make fun of the way I do it, but it's alright. It's all good on Bonehead's farm. Drop that down. And maybe hit the house. Scrape it a little bit. Definitely gonna hit that tree if I don't get it straightened out. Well, maybe I didn't hit the house. That's good. I don't have to put any siding on it. Get that all knocked out, so now we'll just have straight shots. Move that up so we ain't wasting seed. Lower that down. I was kind of surprised when old Freddie showed up with Matilda this morning. Yeah, I wish I bought it all, Grandpa. I probably got a better deal on it. That thing cost me $50,000. A lot of money for a 3-meter planter. I have to go fill it up like every 15 minutes. So realistically, doing potato contracts aren't worth it. See, now I gotta go fill him up again. So we'll jump up there and we'll fill up old Freddie. Kind of an overkill with a tractor for this little planter, but it works. I don't mind it too much. Get whipped around here. Back her up. There we go. So if you've never done potatoes before, it's why can't I go anywhere? You in that tractor? Yep. Okay, that's all I wanted. If you've never done potatoes before, you have to buy this special planter. There's 2 of them that's in base game, and they're not very big. And you go through a lot of seed. I filled up that auger wagon with seed, and I've been here on this field with it for last 3 hours, 4 hours now. So we'll let Freddie take back over, and we will jump down and finish off our job. I think that's our fertilizing job that Matilda was working, or I was working on. I took over here in the planter so we could get these planting contracts knocked out today, because we'll probably have more tomorrow if I have to guess on it. Probably should have put my lines up. Oh well, we'll be alright. Try not hitting that telephone pole. And I did. Never fails. Get this thing lined up. Just don't want to spread fertilizer right now in the rain. I probably shouldn't be planting in the rain either, but these aren't my fields. So I won't have any impact on the yield on them. So yeah, you want to try keeping from planting in the winter rain and snow and harvesting, because that lowers down your yield. So just so you guys kind of know that. I'm gonna let this guy run down. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Looks like I didn't make it back in time. I'm in the forest here. It's okay, coffee's kind of going through me. There we go. Yeah, I think old Grandpa probably would have gave me a better deal on a potato planter than what I got. Gave me Christmas. The damn store's pretty proud of that. Well, we're slowly coming back up on money. Might have to bring the wagon down here and refill this planter up before this field gets on. I thought we'd be pretty decent. Pretty close anyway. We got that lined up. There we go. Yeah, if you do want to start off with a decent planter, this planter here you can't go wrong with. It does all your basic stuff for you, so you don't have to have a seeder and planter. The only thing is it doesn't have fertilizer tanks and it doesn't do direct drill. So, but it's just like planting in real life. So, I really like it, and it's pretty universal. It's got a good spread on it. So, you know, I recommend getting it. It's made by Great Plains in the Great Plains pack. I think it's even in the mod hub. I didn't notice any major damage to it all. At least not enough to move the wrench down any, because I repaired them all, sat them out there, and nothing was showed up on it. So that rumor of letting them sit outside in the rain and the snow and stuff like that, it didn't even have any effect on my equipment. And I'm not going to say that it doesn't do it, but it didn't to mine. I checked that out, you know, left the combine sitting out. I left the tractor planter, the field cultivator, all that stuff was sitting out, and I repaired them all before I left it, and I didn't see anything. Woohoo! The contract on 4 is done. We are done planting potatoes. Well, it's about time. We'll have Freddie take over down here. There he is. So we'll jump up there and get that equipment taken back to the farm. Our vehicle. So we are done here on this field. So we'll go ahead and get that $37,000. Collect, refresh our contracts. Field 13 needs it now. So we got the field that Freddie's finishing up that I started on. They left the plant, and then we'll go into some fertilizer contract. So with this guy here, we are going to take him back down to the farm. And we'll get that planter inside for right now. And so it looks like the only thing we'll have left to do today is a bunch of fertilizing contracts. Might have Freddie put that stuff away. Completed his... Freddie, what are you doing down there, bud? We talked about this stuff this morning. You're not done. Still have a whole chunk of land to do. And why are you... Oh, I know why it's saying he's done. and start him up here. Finished out the partial part of it, but they didn't do this up here. So sometimes the AI workers can't recognize that in the field. Which Freddie's smart enough, he should have known that. There we go. So we are all lined up. There you go, Freddie. Finish that little bit off for me while I take the potato planter back down to the farm. Well, like I was saying, should be a pretty good day for us. You know, over 200,000 already. You know, we paid back our loan and we're sitting at $86,000. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all so far. I'll be glad when we get, because this field that we're coming up to right now, I'm going to purchase it. I'll probably purchase the one all around the sawmill is my plan. And pretty much all around our farm. All this land on this corner here we're going to buy. From the road up to our farm back. I might buy the field right across the road, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But this field to the right we're going to buy. This other field to the right we're going to buy. Now these are some pretty decent sized fields. Probably some of the bigger ones on the map. So I'm not going to connect them together. I'll just leave them separate. That way I can plant a different crop in different areas. Maybe get some crop built up for us. And then the other ones I'm thinking about buying, which I already bought one of them. But I'm going to buy this one right here to the left of us, I think. I think that one would be. And then up by the sawmill there, I'll probably buy the other one that I haven't got already. So, and then when we do harvest on this field right here in front of the farm, which is off to my right now, we will take and square it off a little bit better where that concrete is, and or gravel. Need to go in and fix some spots on that. When we were doing it, it was glitching out on me, and I couldn't see that we didn't have all that. So I'm going to put this newly acquired expensive piece of equipment in here with the tedder. I think that'll be fine in there. Just give it a place to put it. I'm going to go ahead and put this tractor away for right now. I don't think we're going to need it anymore today. But while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and refuel it and repair it. That quite the workout today. 8,000 in repairs, and then we'll fill it up. Oh, wrong button. There we go. And right here, our fuel tank. Go ahead and put some gas in it. While that's refueling, we should be. I'll have jump down to the other tractor, the ACB with the seed wagon, bring it back to the farm. So I'm hoping that we don't have to use any more seed. I only got 10,000 liters left. I'm hoping that'll get us the rest of the way through our planting season. You know, this thing holds like 20,000 liters. Just kind of give you an idea how much went into that field right there to our right, that potato field. Do not listen to Freddie and hiring cousins Eddie and Teddy. Oh man, bad idea. Okay, I won't hire them then. I think Matilda and Freddie will be all right. You know, that's two people helping me out. That should be good enough for right now, unless we get a little bigger. So. But I won't listen to Freddie there. Thanks for the advice there, Mike. Oh. They ever work for you, did they? Well, looks like the last planting contract's done. I'll let him finish it up while I get this back to the farm. I think that these fields here will be pretty good fields for us. Might have to borrow some money at the beginning of July to get them, but we're gonna get them, I think. I think that'll benefit us pretty decent. Whoa, Nelly. Let's see. Getting a message right now. Okay. Oh, that was Michael. Yeah, I'm streaming today. For some reason, it just now came through my phone. Yep, I'll be streaming every day this week except for Friday, and I might do something on Saturday. I haven't made up my mind yet if I'm going to do that or not. I got a couple little projects I need to get done. Kind of all depends on too if we get anything out of this snow that's supposed to be coming. Yeah, but if you guys come in here and check out this stream later on, make sure you check out the other videos and stuff that I post. There's a lot of good content there. So we'll go ahead and put the JCB right here for right now. Might need to use it later on. Let's jump down here and get our planter and tractor. We got that field all done, so let's go ahead and claim that contract. See if there's anything else. 35 needs to be. So we'll accept that. So now we got a whole bunch of fertilizing to do. Well, that's them AI workers. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. You never know what you're gonna get. Unfortunately. You think that as much money as they're making on this game, they do a 10 times better of a job. They must be youngins. I'm kind of swinging this one wide, make this one. Whoa, yep, there we go. Come on, baby. Make it through there. Yep, didn't even touch the ditch. Look at that. My driving skills are getting better. I don't care what Big E says. I think this rain's ever gonna stop. But that'll make the crops grow. Like I said, I don't really like doing fertilizer in the rain, but we'll go ahead and do it for this guy. Can't believe we've been streaming for an hour. Man, time's flying. We got work to do. At least we got 2 people watching, so that's good. reaching somebody. I am really excited that what I read yesterday, and I told you guys about it, that they're going to be releasing this one for for all platforms. So, heck, I'll be able to do some playtime with some of my followers on this map. There's our chicken pen not doing anything for us. They will here in a couple months. I'm going to go ahead and park this inside because I think we're going to be done with it for the day. Probably the rest of the month. I think some of them other fields that are going to need planting will probably be, I need to back it up a little bit here. Didn't swing that one wide enough. At least it didn't hit anything. Well, it might. Not over with yet. Yeah. I need to move those headers so I can get in here. Yep, there it is. I hit once. How many times can we hit that door? Ooh, look out. Oh yeah. Getting better at this driving in stuff. We'll go ahead and attach that. And we'll leave this tractor in here for right now. If we need her, we'll come back and get her. So we should have all of our equipment back up here at the farm. Probably have to put fuel and repair that tractor too. So let's go to our fertilizer guy here. Get these fertilizing contracts knocked out. So my plan when I start up my own farm is I'm going to buy field 15, 18, and 20. And 16 right here. These 4 fields. So if we look at how much that's going to cost us. Well, wrong thing. That one there's $209,000. $304,000. So we're already over $500,000. So there's $830,000. So we're looking at almost $1 million to buy all that land. See how much better I drive when I switch it on alcoholic coffee. Yeah, I'm drinking Diet Mountain Dew today. But I've already got my coffee in me. It is amazing how your screen isn't so blurry. So let's get him all. He's ready to go there. Turn that on. We'll get to going. Get some fertilizing done here. Yeah, I'm using little flint to do our fertilizing work today. It's been all right. Not too shabby. He's been doing a decent job with it. Usually I like using the JCB because your turning radius is just a little bit better, but I haven't been doing too bad with this one. Knocking them out left and right. So in order for me to buy more fields, I gotta get about $1 million. Don't have to worry about equipment. I got plenty of seed. I should have plenty of fertilizer, so we should be pretty good to go there. So in July, I'll probably get a loan for $1 million, and I will probably buy all this farmland so we can start farming it for ourselves. Take in mind, I probably won't stop doing contracts. I won't be doing as many contracts as I'm doing right now, and I will probably reactivate the other contract generator for our pallet stuff. So the little supply and demand mod that I have, what I like to call it anyway, for our productions. But I think that it'll be pretty decent. Like I said, we'll just see how it goes. But we're well on our way. Like I said, I paid the loan off already this morning, so that's paid off. We're well on our way to getting our own farmland up and going in July, because we still have a couple more months, right? Now we got 1, 2, 3 more months. So anything that we do on contract work right now will be 100% profit for us to be able to do our farm. So we kind of, no, I've actually switched my keyboard. I went over to using my game. It's a gamepad thing I used to use when I played World of Warcraft. I do have a couple keys on my other keyboard that aren't working the greatest. You gotta really push them down. So we got that contract done, so we'll collect that. That should put us over 100,000. So now we'll go to field 13, which should just be right there. We'll knock out field 13 real quick. But yeah, just a little gamepad. It's like a little miniature keyboard thing, and it has where I can program the keys into doing things. So technically it's a little bit better because I can do my VCA add-on a lot easier, and that makes it a lot better. I am probably, once mowing starts back up again, I might save up for, I think I am going to go ahead and get a steering wheel and the side panel for it. Everybody I've talked to last month has highly recommend getting that. They say it's a big game changer. So, which, like I said, I've gotten used to playing on a keyboard mouse. It'll take a little while to get used to it. I watched this guy named Driver 53. He does streams too, and he just switched over from a controller to driving a wheel and the side panel. So we'll see what our lines look like here. Okay, so we got to move over a little bit. I'm gonna try knocking these little fingers all out at once here. See how well that works out for me. We'll have to take control here in a second. Like right now, got all that. We'll have to come up over here. Fertilize some of this yard. Just a little corn, but I don't think that'll be a big deal. Crops never go good there anyway. Won't be able to do that on this one. This one's a little longer. That's alright. I'll give me a chance to come out and get relined up. Shut off the fertilizer. We'll go down to the end and get lined up again. This tractor ain't doing too bad with this. Doesn't have the tight steering like the JCB has, but it isn't doing too bad. I'll tell you what, I might just start going ahead and using these fence on all my plays. I'm liking them a lot. Get that guy lined up a little better. Sorry. Got a little bit of a cold this morning. Don't know where that all came from, but coughing, hacking all morning. Yeah, we'll probably only, I don't know, probably once we get closer to the 3-hour marker is probably when we'll do. It kind of depends on how close we can get done with the month of March. I like to get March done. That way we're going into April. Next stream. But it all depends on what we do, how we get her done. How much we get done. This fertilizing stuff won't take long at all. It actually goes pretty quick. I missed a little chunk there. I'll have to jump down there and get that before we start another row here. And the good thing about fertilizing contracts is by me using that planner that I'm using, it allows us dang it, wrong button there. Hey. Grab a cough drop here. Don't need to be coughing up a storm on stream, that's for sure. So now, let's get this set back up the right way. So if I decide to hit the wrong key, back the tractor up, get it all in position, and we'll just go to town. There we go. Turn that on. Let's go. Let's get it done. But since we don't use that planner that has a fertilizer mode in it, we get one extra fertilizing contract out of the deal. So we'll have to fertilize these all after the ones that we do fertilize. We'll probably end up fertilizing them again after that. So that's another way you can kind of cheat the system a little bit. It just creates more work for you, but you're actually getting paid to put the fertilizer down. If you're going to spend money on fertilizer, you might as well get paid to put it down, the way I look at it. But other people have their own opinion on all that. Take out some of this guy's lime over here. We'll probably end up having to plant that field too. Which it wouldn't hurt me in the slightest bit if they wanted sugar beets in that, because then I'd probably get the contract to harvest them sugar beets. But it seems like with this new mod where it lets me have more contracts at once, it seems like I'm getting more contracts. So, and that's a good thing. I wish I would have known about it when I first started this series, but it is what it is, and it's how you do it. So gotta love fertilizing. Sure. Might even speed the day up a little bit, take it back up to 3. Here after we get done with this contract here. There we go. I think I will do that. What are you doing? Wow. My GPS had mine of its own there, or VCA. Which, if you don't know what the VCA is, it's called Vehicle Control Add-on, and it is a PC-only mod. It just allows you to go in a straight line, and when you hit your cruise control, it guides your tractor and just keeps it in a kind of like a GPS or steering mod. Just kind of keeps the tractor going in that straight line. It doesn't recognize curves in the fields and stuff like that, so it only goes in a straight line, and if you do have a curve in the field, you're going to have to autocorrect by shutting it down and fixing it yourself. It's a pretty easy mod to learn how to use. I just started using it this year. I used to use GPS all the time, but now I have GPS and Course Play shut off, which both of them mods are PC only mods too. But they this kind of takes over for them. With Course Play, you can use, it's mainly for AI workers. You can set up a course for on the field, and it'll do everything from loading and unloading all your harvesters. You can even set it up where it'll set up a Course Play route to take your stuff back to the farm, or take it down to the elevator to sell it off, stuff like that. They're really good mods, but the thing with Course Play right now, and in 19 I use Course Play all the time, because it just allowed me to, like I said, I could take stuff down to the elevator with it, or I can have stuff go back to the farm, and made life so much simpler. So 13's done, so we will collect, we'll refresh. No new contracts at this time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more fields to fertilize, which is fine with me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and advance time up to ×3. And we are going to go do field 16 now, which should be right close to us. Right? 16. Yep, that's the one up in front of the sawmill, which I just did 15. Why didn't it? I tell you how a lot of this stuff's organized. Kind of makes me wonder sometimes. Should be able to get out here. We'll run over there. That corner knocked out. I want to be real quick to do. That's a good thing, because sometimes it can be a pain to have to drive all the way across the map. So really wish our fertilizer spreader had a cover for it, but it doesn't. But yeah, back to the Course Play thing. If you can get it, learn it, and learn how to do everything. There's a lot to it. It ain't just going in and hit 1 or 2 buttons and it's all good to go. But if you can get it learned and get a good setup on it and learn it pretty decent, it's a good mod. But the only unfortunate thing is it's a scripted mod, and that's why it's not available for console, because it's scripted. Changes a lot of the game script and stuff like that, and Sony and Microsoft doesn't allow that in their add-ons and mods. So unfortunately, console players don't get to play with scripted mods. And it's just one of the things you gotta kind of deal with. And it's kind of funny because Microsoft deals with computers. I don't understand why they wouldn't allow it. I guess there might be more to it than what I know. So it's one of them things that you have to suffer with a little bit with the game. One of the downfalls. Damn it. Oh, sorry. What is up with this? There we go. Hit the wrong key again. Getting better with it. I've been practicing a lot. So hopefully by the end of the week, I'll be just like I'm using my keyboard. This lined up here. There we go. Yeah, fertilizing contracts go fairly quick. I like this fertilizer spreader. It was an add-on too that I downloaded. Not sure if it isn't available for, but they have ones just like it in the store. This one just holds a little more. I don't know why he feels like he has to shake when I activate it. It's kind of funny. He does a little snake thing. So all he has to do is just turn right on that line once, and he should be good to go. And we're sitting at 128,000 now, so that's really good. So we get these fertilizing contracts done, we should be sitting pretty. So we got another one done there, so we'll go ahead and claim that. Now we're going to field 20. So field 20 is just right down below us, right below our farm, that field I want to buy. So let's head down there. We'll knock that one out. And I think we'll have to go get some more fertilizer. Since we're right there at the farm, that won't be that bad of a deal. No. Yeah, I couldn't believe how much that seed cost this morning. That was nuts. Yep, now I'm on the water. And not getting too many people in here today. It's been kind of quiet. That's all right though. Man, we'll pick. I think Wednesdays and Thursdays are our slow days. Our best days Fridays, and Monday comes in second place. So I'm cool with it. Got my normal guys in here. Oh, he's in here talking up. So I haven't seen my sister in here at all this week. Whip in here real quick. Backed up, turn around. I'll go ahead and knock this one out too. And then like I said, after I get done with this one, we'll go ahead and fill up on the fertilizer. Just so we are alright. Move that down a little bit. And send him on his way. Yeah, I was pretty surprised. Like I said, Freddie showed up with Matilda about 4:30 this morning out at the farm when I was looking over the planter. Well, hey there, Big E. How you doing, buddy? Working hard today or barely working? Just sitting here and doing some fertilizing and plant contracts today. We got our loan paid off. We're all ready to go to start farming here in 3 months. Our own stuff anyway. Did have an interesting thing happen this morning, Biggie. I had to plant a field of potatoes, and that was no fun. Have a major internet issues. Well, sorry to hear that. Kind of makes it for a long, boring day. I bet you are. I would be pretty frustrated too. Now when we first moved to the house that we were in now, we had this cable company. I mean, our internet would go out all the time. I mean, we fought with them to get them to come and find out what the problem was. Our cable was on our internet too, so it made it just. I'm just gonna honestly say I know what you're going through right now, man, because we dealt with that for about 8 months, and then finally I threatened them to tell them to take that contract that we signed. They could take me to court and sue me or do whatever they gotta do, but I'm not paying for crappy service anymore. And I will say this: every 2 or 3 days we'd be without. They always tell us to say, "Oh, you gotta reboot your router and redo this, redo that," and it wasn't that, and it wasn't like it'd go out during the day. It'd go out at nighttime when we're trying to sit there and watch our TV programs and stuff, or we get on the internet and do something. And it was frustrating. So I know what you're going through, bud. Hopefully they get it figured out for you quickly. Now, if you guys are here in the stream watching, don't forget to hit that like button. I could really use the likes right now. I'm trying to shoot for anywhere from 5 to 10 likes today. So if we can get 10 likes, I really appreciate it. I don't think this rain's ever gonna stop. Says it's supposed to. Maybe after lunch today. I don't know. Oh, missed a little bit there. I'll be alright. Look at them beautiful chicken coops sitting over there with no chickens now. Making so much money off them eggs right now wouldn't even be funny. There we go, that one's done. So we'll go ahead and shut down our... I can go collect that contract. Then we're only sitting at 3 more to do for the day. Oh, man, they decided there 37 in there. Okay. So let's go do 24. That's a big one there. I planted that one this morning. It's right here somewhere. Where'd it go? Yeah, right there. So we'll go down and knock that one out. Let me check my fertilizer. We might need it. Let's go ahead and refill on fertilizer. We shouldn't have to do it for the rest of the day. That's pretty good that the contractor coming back in pretty thick, so allowing us to get some money built up. It'd be nice if we could have close to $1 million in our bank account before July, but I don't see that happening. Because if you look at the calendar here, we'll have barley that we can harvest. And if there's any grass fields out there, which I don't know if there is any, I think there's only one. We might be able to do some grass harvesting by then. But this month here in March and April will be your big months for planting, your harvesting months. be July through October pretty busy with harvesting contracts. So our harvesting contracts will kick in right as we can take over for doing our own farm. So we should have a decent little bit of cash. Don't know if it'll be quite $1 million or not, but let's hope so. Get $1 million, that means we can get our fields bought without taking a loan out. I was taking a drink, that's why I went off the road there. Yeah, the reason why I'm not going to be streaming on Friday is I'm going to a boat show with my dad. We can go check out the newest boats and stuff like that. They're always kind of fun to go to. Get some free stuff here and there. Check out all the new electronic type stuff for boats. It's here in about, I think my first tournament's at the end of March. So, in case you guys didn't know, I'm an active member of a bass club out of Monmouth, Illinois. We have a tournament once a month. Most of our tournaments are on the river. So here in about a week or two, I will be getting my baby, such as my boat, up and ready to go for them tournaments. So, but my partner, he has a boat too. We use his boat. It's a little bigger than mine. A little bit newer, not too much. But we had a pretty good year last year. We got one second place finish, and we got enough money to pay for our whole year of fishing. So can't really be upset with that. Need to learn not to turn my fertilizer spreader on until I get this set up. Watch him do his little wiggly wiggly. That's called the snake move there. Okay, we can stop doing it at any time now. Are you going to do that all the way down the field? And this ain't me, this is the add-on doing it. Alright, I've had enough watching that. That was kind of painful there. Oh, the stuff that happens here on Bonehead Inc. Well, we got 3 people watching now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in here, you like what you see, hit that like button. The more likes we get, the better off we'll be. Well, heck, we've had a pretty good week so far of our streaming. Went up in our watched hours, we went up in subscribers. We're averaging about 5 likes a stream, so that's a lot better than last week. So hopefully we'll get there one of these days. Alright, Biggie, I'll catch you later. hopefully everything gets fixed for you, bud. Like I say, it's just going to be a day of spreading some fertilizer today. Alrighty. Got 4 people watching. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Just kind of let everybody know it just now jumped in. We are doing what they call the Michigan Map Challenge. I can't do any farming on my own fields for the first year. I can only make money off of contracts and productions. We can do contracts, like I said, but we cannot lease or borrow any of the equipment that we use. We have to own it all. I have a $5 million loan limit, which I have a mod installed that allows me to go that high. We have to have the loan paid off before we can start farming at the end of that first year. And just to give you an update on our status, we've borrowed almost $4 million. We have it all paid back with the help of finding some collectibles and doing all contract work. We've made a pretty good chunk of change off of doing contracts on this map. So that's what we're doing here today. If you're just now coming in and you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do that. And if you are, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell button because you don't want to miss any bonehead stuff. We're sitting here fertilizing this nice big field here. I think we got like 4 fertilizing contracts left to do for the day. Once we get those done, I'm going to speed up the day, and by the end of the stream, I kind of like to be at the end of March into April. Maybe even see what kind of contracts we're going to get in April. Well, it's been a pretty busy morning this morning. I'm going to just tell you guys right now, I'm not going to do potatoes ever on my own. That sucked. You know, the way I kind of figured it up, and even doing a potato contract, you're not making much money off of it. I did 3 of them and probably got 60, maybe 70,000 off of it. And I'm not going to make that very much of a profit. I think it's not gonna make very much of a profit off of it. A couple thousand, maybe, I wouldn't even say we'd get close to 10,000 off of the planting of them. So that's a contract you might want to steer away from in the future. Or if you ever decide to do some contract work, I wouldn't recommend you doing potatoes. It sucks, literally. Streaming up against some big guns today. Tactical streaming and FS Club streaming today. So seems like some of the bigger YouTubers are starting to stream in the mornings now for some reason. But like I said, once I start mowing again, which will come at the end of next month, beginning of April, I'll probably switch my stream schedule to nights too. So I'll be working during this time. At least we got people coming in and checking out the stream, so hopefully they'll come back. We'll see. Two people watching, 2 likes. Huh? Can't ask for more than that. See that they came out with a new map today, so I'll probably, like I said earlier, I'll probably putting out a virtual map tour, first impressions of it. So kind of keep your eyes open for that. It'll probably be released sometime this afternoon. Probably after I get lunch, I'll work on that. And the good thing about my virtual map tours is it's my first time ever being on it, so I don't go in and pre-look at it and stuff like that. So all my reactions and everything else from it is actual first time looking at it. So, and I kind of give it my little bonehead rating. It's usually up to a 5 you can get, and this lets you know if I would play on it or not. Which the one I did yesterday, I might fiddle far around with it on my personal, but I don't think I would do a stream on it. Use it as a stream series. If I did, it would be like a logging one, and I don't think doing a logging one would be an interesting stream for some people. Logging's pretty boring. Sitting there seeing me cut down trees all day long. I guess it's kind of the same thing as watching me drive a tractor up and down the field. Well, this field's about done, so kind of wondering what they're going to put in that field right next to us. I bet you that's going to come up the next day or two. No, we've done a lot of work on that farm, that's for sure. The bowling alley's right over there. That's where Matilda and Freddie met for the first time. Aww. Good old Freddie. He's probably sitting back at the shop drinking all my Busch Light in the fridge right now. Get that. Last pass on this field, so we should be getting this contract done up here. Which is this one's a big one. I don't know. We might touch the $200,000 mark. I don't know. Let's see. Here. 31. So there's 40. No, we'll be 50. Yeah, we'll be close. We made a lot of money off contracts today. That's been pretty impressive, if you ask me. That's a lot. Yeah, we paid back a $190,000 loan plus about a $50,000 planter. So yeah, we're making some moolah today. Yeah, back to the potato thing. I just really don't see much of a profit off of it. So if you're not doing something like what I'm doing right now, I wouldn't recommend you doing them. So we got that contract done. We'll collect that. Once refreshed, no new contract. So we'll go to field 30 and we'll knock that one out. Make sure I'm going the right direction. Okay, 30's right there underneath our farm. So we will head that way. And looks like we're gonna have to do some repairs to this track. Oh, excuse me. Looks like we'll have to do some repairs to this tractor and maybe even get some fuel put in it today. still got my fuel wagon, so if I start getting really low, I'll run it down to him and top him off. Which I'm thinking about kind of selling that off and then buying the one from that goes on the back of the TLX. That way I can just use that. One of those options, things I'm kind of thinking about doing yet. So, yeah, we'll have some contracts on these fields that got plants growing up for their first stage, the fertilize, coming up too. So I'll be bringing in some more money for us. And field 30 is just a little ways down here yet. I think it's right here by Freddie's house. Yep, it's on the back behind Freddie's house there. Seems Freddie and Matilda still ain't at home yet. So, I don't know. Been kind of good to see old Freddie having a girlfriend. Kind of calmed him down just a hair. So, before I turn on my fertilizer spreader, we'll get our line set up so we don't waste a bunch of fertilizer in this yard. Right there, sounds good. Let's turn on the fertilizer. Let's go. Don't, yep, there you go. Thought I was going to do its little snaky thing again. We'll get in here and get this one all knocked out, and you know, all our other ones, it shouldn't take long. These are all small fields, so a couple passes through them and we should be done with them. Alright, here he goes. Oh, it doesn't do that with the JCB. At least it doesn't do it as bad, so maybe because of that four-wheel steering on the JCBs, it kind of makes that a little bit better. Take this down here and knock this little patch out right here, and then we'll jump over and get her back in line. Hopefully. Don't want to be driving through no ditches today. Even though I hit that one. Dang it. Hit the wrong button again. There we go. Yeah, the way I've seen after doing a year of contract work and doing everything, these fertilizing contracts are, you make a good chunk of change off of them. Harvesting ones, if the map doesn't have a train station on it, you make a pretty decent chunk of change because you get more of your crop, leftover crop. So we'll go to 35 next, just to see where. I think it's just right down the road. Yeah, it's that one that we planted at the first start of the stream. So we will go down there and we will get that one fertilized, and I think the other one right across the road we got to do. Yeah. So it's going pretty good today. We're coming up on 2 hours in our stream, and we almost got all of our contracts done. We're going to be pretty close to $200,000 in the bank at the end of the day. So we're driving right by this field. I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out since we're right here right now. It's one of the ones we gotta do. Come down here, get lined up, which we planted this one too, so all right. I think it was in stream that we planted this one. So turn on our spreader, get our lines, which I did that backwards. No big deal. There we go. And we'll activate it. See a couple passes in this field go down. See, I think this field right here off to our right is a grass field, and I think there's another one that we did a silage bale contract on last year. So we might get a baling contract pop in there in the next month or so, which them are pretty time consuming. I usually do them off stream. And they pay pretty decent. So as you see, we got 60,000 off of bales plus 40,000, so we got almost $100,000 off that baling contract that we did. So if you got all the equipment to do it, you should be pretty decent on them. That's what it's all about right now, making some money so we can get ahead and get our farm built up pretty good. What are we sitting on? 8. This is our 8th stream, I think is what it is. So not doing too bad with that. I don't know if you guys are doing something similar or not like that, but this is a kind of a fun little challenge. Started getting our next stream series set up. You know, doing some testing here and there, so I think you guys might like it. It'll be my spin on something and we all know the bonehead spin is kind of fun sometimes. Sometimes you just sit back, why is he doing it that way? But what you gotta do is do things your way, you know, show everybody how you do it. And it makes for interesting content sometimes, let's just say that. So me and Freddie ain't going anywhere for a while. We kinda like doing this farming thing. Water ain't as good as Diet Mountain Dew, I'll tell you that much. This one's about done. I don't think the last one will take us very long either. So we should be done by lunchtime, and we'll speed through some days. If we start getting a bunch of contracts, we'll probably, we've got about an hour left of streaming, so we'll see what we can get done today. There we go. That one should be done. I don't understand why it didn't pop up for us. Huh. So we got that one. We'll head down to 35 and get her done. See, we're gonna probably be sitting at about $3,000 away from 200 grand. Let me see if we got any more contracts popping up. Nope. No more contracts right now, so we're good to go. So we'll probably be Should be able to finish this month out with this stream. Oh, flirting with that ditch there. It's been a little while since I ran through the ditch. What are you gonna think something's wrong with me? So we'll get this lined up. There we go. And that, hit that. There we go. Didn't do it as bad there that time. So maybe if it's way off, that's when we start having little issues. Tech is coming out of fix. Well, that's good news. Hopefully it gets you all lined up and squared away. No, sure can't. I might not be able to. I should be back in time to get on and play with you a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to do something with my dad on Friday. I don't know what time we'll be back. So. I do know this, I will get on probably tomorrow night, maybe even tonight. I might get on for a little bit tonight and download any mods that you have on there right now. That way I can just jump right in the stream. But yeah, kind of looking forward to it this week too. That'll be that little water bottle makes too much noise to drink out. Maybe I have to get a glass and start drinking water out of a glass. Yeah, I plan on it. I'll go on tonight or tomorrow night and check them out and see which ones I need to update. Okay. That sounds good, buddy. Maybe since I'm not streaming on Friday, maybe I might try streaming that too. Yeah, I'll try getting on tonight. Yeah, sounds good. I'll see what I got going on. Yeah, if I do jump on, it'll probably be 8 o'clock my time. So that'd be what, 9 o'clock your time, I think. There we go. That one's finished. We'll finish this one out. Since this was Matilda's first field. Oh no, I did this one, didn't I? Never mind then. We'll finish it out. So we'll collect that contract. Refresh. There's no contracts right now. So we'll take the tractor back up to the farm. We'll take the scenic route. Alright, I'll shoot you a message. As I hit 3 or 4 trees. Not supposed to text and drive. Definitely need to repair this tractor. It's getting down low. I don't understand. This is actually kind of the first time we've actually really used it for any field work. So it really surprises me that it's down there that low. We just used it to run. Unless it's the, I bet you I know what it is. I bet it's the spreader causing the repair to go down. So I'll park right here. We'll jump out. And we will check out our tractor, get it repaired. So repair that. And then we will look at our spreader. Oh, it doesn't need too much. It ain't too bad. So, okay. I'm getting kind of dirty and needs a paint job. That's about it. I don't know if you guys have checked out that paint. Trying to repaint stuff. That's expensive. Kind of nuts too. Oh, hit the wrong key. Hit the wrong key again. Is that it? There it is. I'm back this up. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up out of our trailer. Then we'll run up to the house and we will advance some time. Yeah, we gotta. While this is refilling, we'll go up. We'll look at. Well, I'll jump over to our productions. Trees are still doing pretty good. There's only 569 up there, so we don't have a full pallet yet. So, whoa, I'm pulled away. Fill me. Oh, must be empty now. So, if they can get this in line for fuel, that other one should be plumb full now. Yep, she's full, so we'll go ahead and put this one away, and then we'll come back out here and fill this one up. Get that one put away for the night. I'll leave the other one there and we'll go advance time. See what we got. Whoop. Go. Up here. And we will take it to 6. We'll go ahead and sleep. See what the next day brings us. Doesn't look like it's going to bring much to us, then we'll advance time for another day. So here we are, second day of March. Nice little sunrise. Not too cold, not too hot. So let's see what we got for contracts. Oh, we got one fertilizing contract there. So we'll Accept that. I hit accept. Why didn't it give me? Refresh. Back. Okay, so guess that contract went away. So let's speed time up. I don't have any contracts. Almost got a full pallet up there, no. Refresh them. No contracts. We'll check our contracts out at lunch and see where we're at. Which we're... God, that was kind of weird with that contract there. I think I already did that one, though. To be honest with you. Let's jump in there and see if there's anything yet. Nope, nothing. How the production's doing. And we got one pallet ready up there. So I think that'll put us at 6 pallets of wood. Go in here and check to see what contracts look like. Don't have none. We're doing good there. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change. All the crops growing out there that we just planted. I don't think we're gonna get into any harvesting for a little bit yet. June will be, unless we get a baling contract. Look at them. Still don't have no contract, so we're almost to the end of the day now. I'll just advance into the next day. See where we're at. See? This is the 3rd day of March. See what our contracts look like. Refresh. They don't got any contracts. Production doing pretty good. We'll check our contracts again at lunch like we normally do, and then we'll see where we're at. Looks like we might go into April. Getting close to lunch, so we'll check that out here in a second. Alright, let's see what we got. Anything? Nope, nothing. So I'm just gonna advance into the next day and see what we got. Sleep that all off. Maybe we'll get some more contracts towards the end of the month. Don't know though. Should start getting some sugar beet planting contracts. Still no contracts. So I'll take her to about lunch, and if we don't have any contracts with them, we'll just go ahead and go to bed. Sleep it off. Actually, we'll look at the end of March at the end of the stream. Which we still got about 45 minutes left to go on our stream today. Getting close to lunch. Everything's growing out there pretty good though. Let's go ahead and check her out. Nope. Nope. No. So we will go to sleep. and we'll go into the next month. I'll slow time down. This is the way to get through your month. Oh, it's raining too. Yeah, rain went away. I'm gonna slow time down just real quick here, just in case there's a bunch of contracts. So let's see what April brings us. Oh, look at there. We got some fertilizing and some planting contracts to do. So we will accept that one. We'll accept that one. That one. That one. That one. And that one. So we got field 2 and 20 to fertilize, 26, 31, 32, and 41 to plant. So what we plant? We got corn in that one, soybeans, corn, and corn. So we'll go ahead and get the planter hooked up, make sure she's full of seed before we take off, and I'll give Freddie a call so he can come down and do some planting today. Maybe refresh your contracts. Oh, there's 2 more fertilizer ones that popped up there, so we'll accept those, and I'll probably do the fertilizing while Freddie is planting. And this is where we'll kind of take her about the end of the day probably. And we'll grab a tractor, hook up, take him down so we can get some planting done. I'll just fill up right here. Whoop. Boom. So that first field that we're going to plant is 26 and it's getting corn. So I'll switch it over to corn and we'll head down to 26. So I kind of have an idea. 26 is right here. Okay. So, yep, I got her. So we'll go down, we'll do the headlands so Freddie doesn't have any problems, and then I'll come back up to the farm, grab the JCB, hook up the fertilizer spreader, and we'll go off and do our fertilizing. Well, we lost a light today. That's not cool. Must have done something somebody didn't like. Hit this little cross path here and take us right over to that field. Should get her up and going. I kind of figured that we would have to do some corn and soybeans this month, so We got about 2 months left till our goal is where it needs to be. We'll kind of go through that ditch a little bit there. What ditch? I didn't see a ditch. So, open that up. And we'll get this one planted. Alright, we got 26. Make sure here. Yep. Field 26, one needs to be planted with corn. Back up here. Go ahead and drop that down, turn on our planter, get our lines up and ready. Whoop. We're gonna have to detect width on that. There we go, that looks a lot better. Kind of neat to see the progress of everything as it goes through the game. You know, we just, not an hour ago, we planted this field right in front of us. Now it's already starting to grow, so that's kind of cool. Kind of gives you a good feeling, warm, fuzzy feeling inside. Raise that up. I'll get this thing turned around here. I think our planter needs to be repaired again. Now see, we're not going through seed as much as we was yesterday. So maybe it has something to do with whatever you got you're planting. Yeah, I need to switch that. There we go. Probably have to come back down and get Freddie restarted on that back side of this field, I bet. I might not have to. I don't think I did last time that we planted this one. But it's been a pretty good day so far away. Kind of curious to see how much we actually made off contracts in March. That was a... Now I know we made enough to pay off our loan, so that's over $190,000 plus. So I bet we're at the $300,000 mark on that. Oh, there we got 3 likes. Ooh, even better. 2 people watching and 3 likes. I don't think we're going to hit our goal today. That's alright. Hopefully we'll pick up some later on. So we'll take it. Raise that up. Get whipped around here. I don't know. I don't understand this whole like thing, because I'll drop likes during my stream, but then when I end my stream and post it to my channel, my likes jump up. So I guess I really can't pay much attention to that counter during the stream. And I've noticed that on some of the other guys too. Over a little bit, but yeah, that's the thing that kind of gets me. YouTube's been having a lot of issues with getting the likes and the follower stuff and everything else. It seems like there's a big issue with that. I don't know what the deal is with it. Kind of gets frustrating a lot, because here you're trying to bait. I usually use my like thing to show me if I'm keeping people interested in stuff like that, but if it doesn't update during stream, then it's kind of hard to make sure everybody's liking it or they're not liking it. So But the good thing is I haven't got a dislike yet, so I haven't really made anybody dislike my stuff, so. Almost got this headland done. Raise that up. I don't mind planting. Planting's kind of fun. Maybe when I get my own farm, I'll pull out at least a big planter. Show you guys that. That thing's pretty awesome. I haven't really played with it too much, but I played with it a little bit. So we'll just see. Drop that down. And get my line figured out here. There we go. I'll leave it like that so I can cover that little spot. I already got a headland down at the other end, so I'll just turn Freddy loose right here after I get this little part done here. Then he can knock this out and we'll go do some fertilizing. And it'll probably run for about another 15-20 minutes, and then we'll go into our end of our stream. Oh, hit that. I'd hate to see if I had a crash counter on here. Alright, Freddy, take over, bud. Make me proud. Make me Tota proud, too. He's got his wife beater on today. Look at him. Sitting in there with the wife beater on. So we'll go over to the farm. And like I said, we'll grab the JCB. Enter that vehicle. She's off. I just repaired that. Didn't I? Evidently I didn't. So we'll get the JCB repaired up. Yep, there we go. So back. I ain't gonna worry about fuel in it right now. We'll get that later. Should still be good on fertilizer and our spreader. There we go. So now we'll go. What field we gotta do first here? Field 2, which is right north of us. Good deal. At least we don't have a very far drive. This contract thing is kind of paying off on this map. Got some big contracts, so you make some big money off of it. I'm really glad I chose this map. This is a good map. I'd have to say so far that of all the maps that have been released, this has been my favorite one so far. Of course, No Man's Land's always going to be my top map, but of the ones that have been released so far, I've never played on before, new maps, I'd say I like this one the best. So if you play on PC, I highly recommend you download this map. Just go to Taylor Farms on his Facebook page, and he has a link in there. You just download it. It's a fun map to play. Kind of reminds me of areas here where I live at. So here we are at field 2. We get lined up here. Good old cotton, right? Yeah, this is cotton. No, this is sunflower field. Make sure get our heading locked in. There we go. And we shall get to going. Turn that on and go. All right, so we'll hold him up for a second here. jump over here to Freddie. See how he's doing. He's looking good. Okay. So you guys watch Freddie do some work here. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. How's Freddie doing? Doing a good job still? Hope so. Make sure that he goes down this the right way here. Real quick here. What are you doing, bonehead? Most of the time he'll stop. Oh, and you just put the tractor in the ditch. Is he actually going to turn around? Freddie. Good job, bud. There you go. That's what you're supposed to do. So I'll run back up here and do my fertilize and leave you alone. I'm pretty impressed with him. I had to steal one of my son's sodas. Well, that wasn't cool. Keep hitting the wrong button. About 10 more minutes and we'll start wrapping things up. So hopefully maybe once I get this field done, Freddie gets done with his field. That'll leave me a little bit to do. Or that's probably where we'll end the stream. And I'll probably finish the month out off camera. Oh, dang. Took a drink and I went down the wrong side. That one just whipped right over there. There's a little bit of shake, but not that bad. Not as bad as the other one was doing. The other one was doing a complete snake down the thing. Well, I guess it just all kind of depends. This is it's a 4-wheel drive or a 4-wheel steer tractor, so the other one wasn't. So it might have something to do with it there. Dang, I did it again. I'm dropping that fertilizer thing off a lot. Get that going. It's alright though. Happens all the time in real life. Probably not, because somebody you worked for, you did that, they probably get pretty ticked off about that. But also in my defense, in real life, they don't. You have to get out and hit the pins out. So make sure. There we go. This one's going pretty good. Let's do a quick check on Freddie. Make sure he's almost done down there, so that's good. And contract on field 26 is finished. Cool. Just kind of lined up here a little better. This is why the JCB is so much better for spreading fertilizer. I think you can steer it around a little bit better and do a little faster job with it. Got one more pass on this one. This field will be done. Still have about 15 minutes. So we can probably do a couple more contracts today. There we go. She should be all done. So quit spreading, wasting our fertilizer. And we'll see what Freddie's like down here. He's almost done. So let's look at our contracts here. Got that one is completed, so we'll collect off that. Let him finish up his field. So we'll go to field 20 next, the fertilize. So let's head down that way. I think 20 is right there, right below us, right where we're at. We're up here in 2. So that'll be a straight. And there's Freddie. He sent me a message saying he's done. So we'll get this tractor down to field 20, and then we'll take the tractor with the planter over to the other field that needs to be planted. The next field, I should say. We'll probably possibly do a headland with it, maybe even get it ready so Freddie could take over. So right here's where we gotta go. Right? Yep. Hit the brakes. And we will get our lines all set up. While we're here. That's all good. And I'll jump over and get Freddie ready to go. What field we going to next? Our sowing, that's completed, so we'll collect that. Planting, we got field 31 to do next. So 31 is right below us. We got 31 and 32 to do, planting, and 37 here. So what do we got to plant? And I didn't look real quick. So we got to do soybeans. So we need to switch our planter over to soybeans. So we'll get over here to Freddie. I'm going to go ahead and switch her over to soybeans. And we'll fold up and we'll take her down there. Which we should be pretty good to go. And we're over 200,000 right now. In the second month of planting, so we'll probably end up having to plant all the fields that haven't been planted yet. And you got some big ones coming up, so we're about 67%. And we should have enough to get this next field done. So we're gonna head down to field 30, knock it out. 31, well, we'll get the headland done up and everything else. And we're sitting about 10 more minutes. So probably by the time I get the headland done around this field, we should be ready to do our in-the-stream wrap up. I do appreciate everybody that's came in today and checked it out. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you want to see more content by me, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that bell too so you don't ever miss any bonehead things that we do here on the stream. Oh, we gotta do 30 and 31. Or is it 31 and 32? Double check that real quick here. Yeah, 31 and 32, sorry. We're well on our way there now. Which 31's right here. Next to this house there. We just drove by Freddie's house. He's got some air conditioners in there and got some trash cans outside. Don't have much else. Maybe he'll get that new truck next stream or two. Of course, that'll make this one difficult to get into. I drive through this person's yard to get into this field. That ain't very nice. We'll get that unfolded. Like I said, we'll get the headland done on this field. Probably won't. Yeah, we'll get the headland done on this field, and then we'll probably start wrapping the stream up there. Keep your eyes and ears open for a video dropping this afternoon. I'll probably be dropping a new virtual map tour, first impressions. Go ahead and lower that down, turn it on. We got soybeans, we got the right crop. Reset that, hit that. Go over here. There we go. And we will go. Off the plant and we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Off the plant and we go. Yeah, don't worry guys, I won't quit my daytime job. Oh, this is gonna look a little interesting. A little dip right here. I love how he put all the, look at the dips across that. That's neat. Never really noticed that one before. Alright, so we'll raise that up, we'll back up a little bit. Like I said, we're just gonna do a headland on this field. See where our time frame is at. Kinda wanna keep the streams to 3 hours. If I have to, I'll do 4-hour ones, but I wanna kinda keep them to 3 hour. Seems like the 3-hour ones do pretty decent. Drop that one down and we will reset our lines, get them set up. There we go. And there we go. Off to the races. This will be kind of interesting right here. Usually like on dips and stuff like that, the equipment has a hard time getting her, but looks like she's doing all right. It's good. It's good. It's all good in the hood. Well, that's been a fun-filled day today. We're on a hump day. Hey Mike, you know what day it is? Oh, just now popped in my head that I can do that joke with you. If you're still listening. It's hump day. That's funny. Whoa, 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 whoa. About lost the whole planter there. Gonna drop her down. I'll do this little thing by freehand here. That made for an interesting end of the day. Put the planter in the ditch. But you're driving along with the best ditch driver in farm sim. That's self-proclaimed too, by the way. Just backed up. Yeah, drop it down. Get our line pulled out here. Well, right on the money. Good deal. And we almost got this headland done. Once we get it done, like I said, the beer has returned, huh? Not yet. Maybe later on tonight. There we go. No, I don't think the beer will probably return till maybe another couple hours. Might have a couple tonight. kind of proud of Freddie. He got that field done down there. I didn't have to do anything. Alrighty. Might take him out for a couple beers. I think it's Wednesday, so he's got bowling league down at the bowling alley tonight. So we'll probably head down there, have a couple beers with him while he's watching bowl, talk with Matilda. Whoa, what are you doing? How the heck did I get up? No one hit the button to lower it down. Yeah, maybe my Dr. Pepper is a little stronger than I thought. Especially if that happens. Good thing I was watching that, because heck, if I would have looked away from that, half this field would have been nothing but dirt. Hey, you're not supposed to say anything about that. That was a special thing that I showed you, Mike. Won't be talking about the bush light truck being in the back barn, okay? Gotta keep that on the down low. Next thing you know, I have every farmer in this area down at my house drinking all my beer. So you guys wondered where Freddie got it from. You know. So, I think what we're gonna do, we got this headland all finished up. We're about 2 minutes before the end, so I'm gonna shut it down. We'll leave it right here, and I'll come back on later and finish up the contracts that we got. Which right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 contracts. Let's refresh. Oh wow, we got more. So we'll go ahead and accept them so they don't go bye-bye on us. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can do one more contract if it pops up. But it looks like we got some pretty good contracts coming up for us. So that's a major plus there. And most of these fields are the ones that we planted yesterday. So this new mod that I did put in here is working out pretty decent, giving me more of the contracts. Just imagine what could have happened if we would have had this mod when I first started the gameplay. But we'll go see what go up real quick and get them planks out of the way. It says we got 2,000, so we got 2 pallets of wood planks. So let's jump up to the farm, to the truck. We'll get in it, and we will run over to the sawmill, get those planks out of the way, and that will be probably the end of the day today in the stream. Like I said, I'll probably come back on later and knock out some of these contracts. That way we're not just sitting here constantly doing it. There's the JCB. We gotta fertilize this field, which is gonna be our field here very soon. Whoa, there it was. There's one ditch. Damn, spilled my bush light. I'm all worried that Mike let the cat out of the bag that I have a bush light truck at the farm. Get over here. Whoa, what are you doing? I guess maybe taking that corner at 80 some odd mile an hour wasn't the best idea in the world. Let's see how fast we can take this one. We gonna go? Nope. Turn radius ain't the greatest at 80 mile an hour. Whoa, about winning that ditch. Get up here to the farm, or the salt. Bam. Oop. Crash counter plus 90. That was a hard hit. I shook my beer up. And we got 2 pallets. So we'll jump out of here. And remember, planks, we can start selling planks off in July. Sawmill's doing pretty good off just that little bit of logs that we put in there. So them were some big trees that we got growing around this place. And of course, once I can start farming, I will replant some trees down. So if you guys have never seen tree planting, feel free to come. Oh cow, we got 3 pallets sitting here now. Oh, 4. Holy cow, we got a bunch of pallets here. Aren't these 1,000 liters a piece? I thought they was. Oh, 3. No. Yeah, there's 1,000 liters a piece. Holy cow. We are pumping out some planks today, folks. I'm not complaining though. That's some good money right there. Something there. Well, that looks like about it. Well, can't complain about that. So now we're up to 9 pallets. That's not bad at all. So there we go. Don't need a chainsaw yet. Well, we'll take the truck back to the farm. Looks like everything is good to go here. We are starting to get a little bit of sawdust. Which, sawdust, where can we sell that at? Or can we? The planks, furniture, might not be able to sell sawdust on the map. Wood chips, there it is. I guess it's wood chips. So, wood chips are going down. We can put them on the train, I guess, but they ain't really worth that. Because we probably only get like 60 bucks right now. So that's good. Take the truck back to the farm. Try not hitting any trees or ditches. Cross your fingers. And we'll just take the back way. I got 4-wheel drive and a dually. Doesn't go as fast in the field. Oh, there it goes. Shift gear. Get some air here. Can we do it? There we go. Alright, so we're back here at the farm without hitting the house. Back up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch over to my cam and end screen, and we will do our end stream review. Hi guys, Bonehead. We're gonna switch over to our money screen here and look at how we did last month in the month of March. So we had to purchase $118,000 worth of new equipment. That was that planter I decided to buy and found out that I couldn't plant potatoes with it. So therefore we had to sell it back, which I got $57,000 for, and bought another one that was for another 50. So that's why we're sitting at where we are with that. Our vehicle running cost last month was 15 grand, which was kind of high, but you got to think that's probably the whole year before I repaired any of my tractors or anything else like that. Property maintenance about the same. Production cost was the same. Contract income. Wow. We made $411,000 off of contracts last month. That's a big difference from when we first started off. So that mod that I downloaded is, and it's extended contracts mod. Seems like it's really helping out. So I'm pretty sure it's a PC only mod. I might be wrong on that, but if you're playing on console, go check it out in the mod hub. That's where I found it at. Download it if you can. If you can't, sorry about that. We paid Freddie $7,400 last month. Some of that's Matilda's too, but they're kind of together, so that's where that is. We spent $27. The miscellaneous charge is, I'm guessing, because it doesn't have a seed cost up here, so I'm guessing that miscellaneous charge of $27,000 is when I bought seed to fill up our wagon out of the bin. So that's where that miscellaneous charge come from. Or we don't have no loan because we paid our loan off. And for the month, we profited $300,977. Excuse me, sorry. Dr. Pepper come making me belch here. So far for this month of April, we've made $26,000, and we're staying in the white so far. Last month was probably our best month that we've had in quite like about 4 or 5 months. 300,000. The other months, you're not going to be able to see any profit off of them just due to the simple fact of we had to buy all our equipment and everything else. So right now we're sitting at $210,939 in our bank account, which we're well on our way. Any money right now, I'm going to try hard, and we got 2 months left till July, so that means we don't want to get another loan right now. Yes, we're bringing in some money, but we can use this money to get our farm up and going on our own. Now, take in mind, I will be buying some fields that probably already have crop in them, so that'll be a plus for us. That'll give us some extra income there. I do want to get some sheep and chickens up and going, and some bees. So in July, I will get them up and going and running. I can go ahead and put down the sheep barns right now. I might hold off until June and do that and see where our money situation is sitting. If you've taken a look coming up, we're in April here. We got a lot of planting, a lot of fertilizing probably to do this month. Probably about as much as we had last month. There's not very many fields left to plant. If you look at the map, we do got some. You got one there, 2, 3, 4. We're working on that one, but there's just a handful of fields left to plant, and they're good sized fields. So we are probably going to be looking at some good sized contracts coming in for the month of April. We don't have nothing to sell off. Our sawmill's starting to kick in and put out some product. In the last month, we made 1, 2, 5 pallets full of wood. So that was a big plus. If we look at what our planks are selling for right now, they're going up for $2,177 for every 1,000 liters of planks. So that just kind of give you an idea, and each one of them pallets is 1,000. So we're sitting at probably about 14. No, we had 9. So we're sitting at about $18,000 worth of pallets or planks sitting over there at the sawmill. So that's a good little chunk of change to help us get going. So, well, we will jump out to the big thing. What I'd like to say to everybody is I'd like to say thank you for coming in today and watching the stream. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you've subscribed already, or if you just did it just a little bit ago, make sure you hit that bell, because you never know when you're going to see some bonehead things. I will be back tomorrow morning about 11 o'clock like normal. We'll be streaming for 3 to 4 hours in that time frame. There is what I try shooting for. Don't forget, Friday we won't be streaming. I'm going to be out of town for the day, so keep your ears and eyes open. I might do something with Big E on Friday night. So until tomorrow, hope you guys have a good day, and I shall see you guys soon. This is Bonehead. Have a good night, guys.